This is D&D game. Today we're playing Finger Bones. You want to read that? No?
No.
No?
No.
Yes?
No.
Oh. Yes?
No.
A psychological horror game created by David
Zemansky.
Finger Bones is intended to be completed in a single sitting. There is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. To exit, visit the door you start in. WASD to move. Left mouse button to interact with the environment. Push escape to toggle screen. Eyes to invert the mouse. What? What? Oh, monitor. Turn that monitor down. Why would you want to? It's weird. Why would you want to invert the mouse?
Because people do that in shooting games.
No one I know does that.
Well, they have the option.
Spider webs.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the pixel that it's made of.
This is Minecraft style.
Is this a scary game or what?
It said it's a psychological horror game. I don't know what that means. When I was 15-year-old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar.
That's you.
Was I raped in the cellar?
What the? What?
Oh my god. Look at that calligraphy.
Shut up.
You read it.
It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and the divorce certainly didn't help. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education, philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge.
So you lost. You're not depressed, and you got a divorce, and you're taking medication. Or we are.
Is that us, or is that someone else?
I don't know.
What's that? Is that a sign?
I think that's a keyboard. I tried clicking it.
Oh.
It appears
to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and unchangeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. What?
Do you understand that?
No.
Something about being immoral.
You're too emotional and not logical. I agree. That's why I'm emotionless.
I think that's a keyboard. What are those?
Is this like the Stanley Parable or something minus the funny narrator?
Stanley Parable.
You don't remember that game?
No, I don't think I've ever played it. Wait.
I'll show it. Oh, that is a keyboard. Oh.
That is a very detailed keyboard.
Push that. Or not. Okay, never mind.
I don't know why I use my daughter's name as the lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy. I suppose she's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her.
Why does this dude hate his daughter? Wasn't her name Katie?
I think so. It was over here, right?
Yeah, what's that one on the big table? What's that? A knife?
Well, those are nice. Those look like...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that.
I'm blinded.
What the?
Oh my god.
I keep yawning. Turn it down.
I'm just gonna walk away from it. I'm just gonna walk away from it. That's okay. Stop.
Where even is it? Oh, there it is. Jesus.
Oh. What? Oh.
Can you run?
No.
Oh, it's so slow.
This is lit up.
Okay.
Beep. I don't know if y'all can hear that beep.
Was wrong. Maybe you have to put a caps. Or is that...
Oh. It was just a beep telling me.
Keep yawning.
Is it because I turn off the light?
No, probably. Maybe.
It finally happened. The whole world is in chaos of thunder and screams. And when the battle, I don't know where it's all battle. When the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I'm ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know and care. But Katie was here when it started. I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure beautiful survival. Well, I mean, a lot of people wish that the world would go into a zombie apocalypse. I mean... So he obviously hates his wife. I'm assuming that's Lynn.
Yeah.
But it says Katie and I only survived because we ran into the bunker. But why did we start outside the bunker? Like we just got into the house.
I don't know. Maybe Katie's dead. She looks... It's a pin.
I want a pin. That's why. That's why. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. Is that supposed to be education?
Oh.
Edification?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
I like to store boxes in the cellar, but I can.
Okay, we're clearly abusing the child.
She's obviously crying. But I can't get them down from the ladder myself. I just pull or pile them near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway.
Okay, he's torturing the daughter.
I like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down there by the ladder myself. I just pile them near the hatch.
Oh, okay.
Oh. The tool room has been her name now for years now. I can't bring myself to change it.
Tool room?
Okay, so she might be down there. Or what if I'm just a what if we're a survivor and we stumbled upon this?
Oh yeah. She might, I think he's torturing her.
We're here to save Katie. Okay. Maybe why am I walking? Why was I walking so slow? Oh my god. Okay, so...
The tool room? Do we just type tool room on the keyboard now?
No beep. What if I type Katie again? Maybe that'll do it. It's a weird bunker. Okay. So I just gotta enter it twice. What? it say again? The tool room has been her name.
The tool room? Did we put in the tool room?
Probably Lynn.
Oh.
Because, you mentioned, it's been my daughter's name. I mean, most people who have an ex would just say her. Like, he hates her.
Okay, okay.
Seems like I move faster when I walk backwards. Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the cellar? No.
Okay, we definitely killed someone.
She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand. She's just like her mother. She wanted to waste time drawing pictures, and we barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned to her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out, and it helps to break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks.
Oh, maybe he felt excited because he was killing her.
Right.
In the other book we read upstairs, right? He said I felt that excitement for the first time.
In the cellar, yeah.
Because he killed her. Wait, you missed a note. Oh, what that is a note. Never mind. Oh.
The things I wanted to do for years, desires I've locked up. Or there are things I wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my conscience. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore.
Oh, ew, did you rape her? What is going on? This is turning into those freaking kidnapper stories. Or those creepy kidnapper stories. Is that a body? It looks slightly red. There.
Can't jump. Move. Throw it. Fly.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was an... Okay.
Oh my gosh. Go to the corner.
I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. N and Y, the rest of the word is missing.
Jenny? Penny? Hennessy? Wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. What? I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by. Because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their dreams.
I got it.
Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses are, for a pointless moment in time, they used to serve a purpose. Yeah. And now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on earth for all I know, ready to be freed from them. So he wants to die. Shut up.
It sounded like she was breathing down our necks.
Dude, like the further we go. Button.
Why is there fog in the basement?
Maybe you turned on the air.
Is that it? Oh, I wonder if I can wash out.
What the Why?
Oh, I hit a button.
It's probably upstairs. That's where the electricity is. Darian,
You gotta double check everything.
Don't just go.
What if that button was to kill her? We just finished the job.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Maybe it's that one.
What?
That door.
No, that's where he came from. That's the exit.
Oh, my bad. Don't do that. Is it the hole? Oh, it got deeper. Oh, there's fingers!
The bones. The cellar is freedom.
So is that the password?
I guess. I'm afraid when I click it, she's just gonna be like, no finger. Wait.
No hand, no fingers.
No fingers, just a little stump.
Ew. That one was way more obvious.
Yeah, like who thinks of like, let me reverse someone's name. Right? If we didn't look that up, we would have been sitting here for hours. Because it said for the rest of the word, not like. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop. Read the note.
What the? It scared me.
There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. No, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom.
It's flickering.
Killed his daughter. Or both.
It's gonna be a jump scare.
I think she's just starving to death. Oh, yeah. Well, where did he put her?
I don't know.
It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. Ew! I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts. What? My testaments to moral and intellectual freedom
They're
are locked in the safe
upstairs.
I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Is it? Oh, is it over?
Oh. The father didn't know why he'd come back for all these years. Starved and tired, he just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in pitch black. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her heart.
Now he was peaceful in the cellar. He was free in the cellar. Okay. You
Again,
read slow.
I do. It's not my best. It just exit out.
Yeah. So we were the dad, and we left and came back to revisit
the scene of our cannibalism.
He didn't cannibalize her.
He just said he ate her.
They said he put her body in the woods and kept her fingers.
No.
What the? Darian.
It's still disturbing.
Not as disturbing as cannibalism. Just saying.
Yeah, no, he didn't eat her. He just chopped up her fingers.
Yeah.
That is a creepy game.
It's gross. It's gross.
Wait, if she wasn't even in there, why were we hearing her screams?
He was reliving the memories.
It's so disturbing. That's very disturbing.
I look super orange. Or yellow, and you look orange.
Oh, on the camera.
Yeah, because you're orange. You're orange. Stop.
Okay. Alright, thanks for tuning in to D&D Gamings, where we'll play weird games. She'll make me play horror games because I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
You get scared too.
Yeah, but it's funnier for you.
Alright, I'm Darian.
I'm Diamond.
See you in the next video. Bye.